mess these Liberals get themselves into just never seems to end. It is now confirmed that the Finance Minister is under investigation by the Ethics Commissioner for the fact that he benefited from legislation that he personally introduced. Incredibly, we have 3 cabinet ministers from this government currently under investigation, including the Prime Minister, who's still being investigated for his billionaire holiday, and the Finance Minister being investigated for the 2nd time. With all of these investigations, how can these Liberals be trusted?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, I will continue to work to assure that Canadians can retire in dignity. I will continue to work with the Ethics Commissioner to make sure that her examination is complete. Now that I've sold all my Morneau Shepell shares and made a large donation to charity, I'm looking forward to continuing these efforts on behalf of Canadians.
The Honour of Order. The Honourable Opposition House Leader.
This ethical scandal that the Finance Minister finds himself in may only be the tip of the iceberg. The only reason that everybody knows that the Minister of Finance benefited from C-27 is because the media forced him to disclose that he held shares in Morneau Shepell. But the Minister is still hiding what other shares he held in other companies over the last 2 years, and what other government decisions he made that benefited him. So let's just rip the Band-Aid off, Mr. Speaker. Let's get this out in the open. What shares did the Minister of Finance own in what companies over the last 2 years?
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, as I've said before, I made 100% disclosure of all my assets to the Ethics Commission. That allows me to work on behalf of Canadians. And the work is going well, Mr. Speaker. Over the last couple of years, we've seen an enormous change in growth rates in this country. We've seen more than 500,000 new jobs for Canadians. Canadians have a higher level of confidence because they have more money for their families. We will continue the work for Canadians, Mr. Speaker, because that's what we were elected to do.